It is Friday. It's just after 1 o'clock, and crazy enough, we're both coming to you from Orlando, but not in the same location as usual. So
we still have not met, if you can believe that, in person. And here we are in the same town or whatever you call it.
Same city. Couldn't make it work, but it's still really exciting. Tell everybody what you're doing in Orlando. A little bit about the week as we kick this thing and get underway today.
It's actually been amazing. I'm here in Orlando at the PGA show. I've never been to the PGA show before. This is my first time. If I'm curious in the chat, if anybody has been or if anybody is actually here at the show, it is. Well, let me put the chat up there. Okay. It's incredible. Huge show. And I'm not even a golfer, but I so appreciate. I'm actually here with a Grommet brand who invented, I don't know if you guys remember, but it's the cord gear golf hat with the T holders. And it's been really exciting for her, and her whole family is here. So that's been super fun. But my gosh, to see these golf brands and the extents they go to with these booths is absolutely incredible. And each one is just outdoing the other. The technology, it's just so over the top. But then at the same time, there's the Inventor Spotlight, which of course I love. And that's all kind of the little new brands that have very clever, cool inventions. So it's just been so fun across the board to see all of it. And the golf apparel, oh my gosh, so much fun though.
So much. And I'm so happy when you get to check out all these cool products. I was at CES checking out all of these cool products. And so much cool things that are out there in the world. And we've got 9 products today, and we both have to get it in an hour because you got to get to a flight. I got to jump. And so it's a crazy day. We got 9 products. Really quick housekeeping. Everything that you see today has recently launched on Grommet. Now, the cool thing, because Marcy and I apparently are doing a really good job, we have been overflowed for the last 2-3 weeks. And so some of these products launched last week. Some of these products launched 2 weeks ago. We've had so many brands want to be a part of this. And so we're trying to get as many of them in on launch day as possible, or their launch week as possible, but some haven't been able to. And I know we've got a really cool yoga mat that we're going to do next week. We've got so many cool, but I saw she was jumping in the chat, so many cool products, 9 of them today. You can find all of them at thegrommet.com. I'm going to pull that up right now so you guys can see this. You can give these guys an upvote. This is the best way to support them. Well, the best way would be to actually buy their products if it is something that you think will make your life a little better, but give them an upvote, gives them more visibility. If you come to the Grommet, click on this new tab and you will see the 20 products that just launched yesterday, including some that we are going to be showcasing today. Really, really fun, really, really cool. And we'll be sharing more about how to do that as we go through today. And then last bit of housekeeping, Marcy's favorite part of the show, the giveaways. Let's talk about how to enter and how to win some of our favorite products.
Yes. Well, if you've been here before, you know that on every episode of Grommet Live, we love to do giveaways. So we are doing 2 of them today. One of them is going to be done halfway through the show, and that is going to be my choice of my favorite product of the show. And to enter, you're going to click that QR code right up there in the corner. And we started something a couple weeks ago where you actually can have 2 chances to enter, and that is all you have to do is put something in the chat, say something about wanting to win or give me another entry or something so that our producer knows to give you that second entry. And then we're going to announce the first winner halfway through. And then at the end, we're going to find out what Greg's favorite product of the whole show is. And we are going to pick a winner for that one as well. So 2 people today are going home with 2 of these products, and they're all awesome. So you can't lose with that.
That's the hardest part. I pick one, you pick one. There's 7 other great products. But good news, you can find them all on Grommet. Give them an upvote, get that 20% discount. Our first product of the day. This one is super cool. It launched last week, and I have it all ready for you guys. It is a portable blender called Blendy. And right now, I know that everyone's thinking about eating healthy, New Year's resolutions. Are we still on our New Year's resolutions? I know it's the end of January. We're trying to eat healthy. So right before the show, I actually packed a smoothie in here. I've got bananas, I've got kiwis, I've got some pineapple, some protein powder, and we're going to put Blendy to the test live in real time. It's one of my favorite things to do. I'm going to blow this up full screen really quick, and let's see what happens when we hit Blendy. Again, first, it's portable, right? So nothing is plugged in. There's a really cool USB charger right here that charges this guy up. When it came out of the box, it had a little charge in it. So charged it up and filled it up. And now let's see how the good old Blendy does. I love the light right there. You gotta love like flashing neon lights. Just makes everything that much better. But you can see really, really good blend, looking really good, turning it sideways, doing what all my kids would do if they got this. And we are looking really, really good. I'm going to stop that. I'm going to bring Marcy back onto the screen. But hey, doing demos live, there's always the fear that something's not going to go right. It looks
I
like
know we have another one
right
today too that I'm nervous about. But let's see it. Did it blend it well?
Yeah, it looks like it blended really, really well. Really,
Great.
really cool lid at the top and pops off. And let's give it a try. Blended it great. Love it. Great job. This is a really, really cool product. And our family, huge smoothie family. We do smoothies 2 times a day, in the morning and at night, because it's the best way to like load our kids up with good stuff. And they'll eat it. Like we could throw kale in there and spinach in there and vegetables and avocados and almond butter and like all the things that if I told my kids, hey, why don't you just eat an avocado? They'd look at me like I'm an alien. But when we throw in a smoothie, they love it. And so what I do like about this is right now we're in the thick of like baseball season. We're going to 3 baseball practices like every day. And this is a great meal for them or a great snack for them before or after practice. And so with Blendy, my wife can actually pre-make the smoothie, or as Marcy, I think, is displaying, there's a little like a smaller version that you can put the ingredients in, and then you can have that in a cooler, dump them in, and then let it go. So think about on a Saturday, there's a tournament, you got a bunch of games, have the ingredients, throw it in, throw in your liquids, and you can make smoothies on the go. To me, that's the coolest part of it. I'm going to stop talking now, let Marcy talk a little bit, but I think this is a really, really cool product.
Well, and I agree. And I'm sure you guys have probably all seen these blenders before because there's a lot of them out there. The whole key is what Greg just said, is that they are to go. And so you've got the USB cord here to charge it, and then you can just take it with you and make it on the go. And Greg is talking about being so healthy and all these smoothies, but I'm kind of thinking margaritas. And so I like the fact that I can bring this down to the beach or the park or, whatever it is, and blend up a quick margarita. But I have tried a lot of these blenders. This one, it's a little more expensive than many of them, not all of them, but many of them, but it's worth it. It is, you can feel the quality of this. The quality is incredible, but there's a feature on here that really kind of stole my heart. And that is the fact that, and none of my other blenders have it. And so I really appreciate this. And so when you're done blending it, you can take the blender base off and then put this on. And so now this becomes the base. And so now you've just got a to-go smoothie or a to-go margarita or whatever it is that you're blending. And so a lot of these portable blenders, you have to keep the base on it when you go. So I love the fact that it gives you that base, super innovative, and just makes it all so easy. And then this flip top is really great. Again, the quality, you can just tell the way it snaps down. Really, really great. And very powerful. When you turn it on, you can hear it there. I'm sure. Wait, I just turned it on. Oh, mine's not charged. I was thinking because you said it was charged on the go. You said it was charged when you got it. Yep.
Mine was charged when I opened it. I had a bunch of frozen fruit in here. And again, just no issues blending that up. You can see on the screen just some really, really cool things that you can do with this. And it's a $60 item if you're paying retail, but with the Grommet discount, you get 20% off. Makes it only $47.99. There we go. Now she's got it working.
Now I have to correct myself. And I'm so glad actually that just happened, because this is actually a really cool feature. The reason it didn't work, because I looked and it actually said error. And I thought, what's the error? I didn't have the top on. And so it was saving me from slicing my fingers off. And so it wouldn't go because the top wasn't on. And so that is actually a very nice feature, because my fingers
very nice safety feature. I love it. Check these guys out. Give them an upvote on Grommet. Start making your smoothies or your margaritas or your pina coladas, whatever your drink of choice is. And I think that you guys will love this one here today. And that brings us into product number 2 of the day. Another live demo. We got, excuse me, King Poppy. And we are heading into Super Bowl season, where everybody's going to be going to Super Bowl parties and celebrating or being very disappointed, depending on your team. But this is such a fun time of year. Obviously, going into summer, spring break, 4th of July. But if you guys you've seen all the rap videos with the champagne bottles and the cork goes flying, This is that, but for beer bottles. It is super cool. We both have bottles to test this with. I'm going to turn it over to Marcy to try this first and see how this one works, but really cool product. You get to go on the spot first here.
And I'm a little nervous because I only could find one bottle around here that had a cap on it. So I'm trying this for the first time. So again, on air live demo. So basically any bottle with a cap does not have to be beer, of course. And let's see, hold on. Greg, what am I doing wrong? Okay, I'm so sorry. What am I doing wrong? I can't get it to go back.
Yeah. So I'll try it on my end. So there's a big side and a little side to this. And so you slide in the big side, get it under the cap, get it locked in, and then you bring it over into the small side, then you give it a big push, and the top should go flying. And my top is not flying either. Oh no, we botched the live demo today.
Okay, wait, I got it on, and maybe mine will go flying.
Oh, there we go.
That actually went really far. Oh my gosh.
Now I'm just whoa. Now we got it. Look, we botched it and then we fixed it, but that was actually kind of cool. Much cooler than I thought it was going to be.
It basically turns any bottled drink into like champagne. Like you said,
yes.
It just pops it. And my son actually knew of these, and evidently they're a huge hit in college, and people use them. And then they have some game that they play with those red Solo cups, and they try to launch it into the red Solo cup. I don't know. That sounds like a lot of beer drinking, because I would not make it into the cup. I'm certain of that.
Mom might or might not approve, but this is cool. I love this product. Again, think Super Bowl parties, think colleges, think 4th of July, think spring break. Again, very affordable item. Even $12.99 at retail, 20% off gets you $10.39. Great little house present for anybody that's throwing a Super Bowl party, something like that. That's why we put these guys on today, as we were thinking about that. So love what you're doing, King Poppy. I'm glad the demo ended up working. Mine went flying into like a bookshelf over there. So that was awesome.
Mine hit the corner roof up or ceiling over there. So that it definitely works.
Definitely works. And if Marcy and I can figure it out, your college age kids can definitely figure it out. I love it. Great job, King Poppy. Love that one. That brings us into product number 3 for today. I'm going to move something around real quick because I got to grab the other one, but we're both wearing this product right now. We've had some socks lately. This is another sock. This is the oh, there we go. I don't know if I'm that flexible enough to get that up on camera with my desk set up, but we got the MediCaptain Athletic Grip Sock. These are, I know that the grip is just really strong on these. I am wearing them right now, and I can feel the non-slip grip. So, think soccer players, think your young athletes, think your high school athletes. It is a very cool product that, is going to be great for those young athletes. But then also, Marcy, it's got this on the top as well that I know you know a little bit about. So tell us a little bit about these MediCaptain socks.
Yeah, what's on the top here is sort of a shock absorbing cushion for your metatarsal bone on top of the top of your foot, which evidently is the most sensitive, most prone to injury bone on your foot. And so they have built in this protection right there. And my niece was a big soccer player. And so I remember vividly how many times that bone was injured for her because of other people's cleats. So they would step on her, or, not on purpose, obviously, but it's, you could imagine how painful that is with those really heavy duty cleats. So that protects that. And then you're right, the bottom grip is incredibly strong. And when you put these on, Greg, I don't know if you have them on yet, but they are so comfortable. The compression element, they are such a well-made sock. The elasticity of it. They're really nice. I don't even want to take them off. I just because it really hugs your foot, but it's that grip. So your feet are not sliding around in your shoe or outside of your shoe. So it doesn't have to be worn just for sports, but this particular sock that we have is ideal for any sport with cleats. So think baseball, think soccer, football, rugby, lacrosse. So really top quality, the best I've ever seen. Really nice. And I can't imagine that this cushion, and it's hard to show you through the screen, but I have to believe that really is a protector and a bone saver, if you will.
Yeah. Could not agree more. And so, yeah, if you have an athlete in your life, someone who's
Mhm.
playing sports, I also like as a CrossFit kind of person, I could see this, when you're doing box jumps and you want to make sure that you're keeping your everything protected. These are really, really cool. The founder
Yeah.
was actually a soccer player, and that's why he invented these. So obviously he had a need. He was maybe seeing injuries or slip or whatever it was, and ended up making these. And I think that's really, really cool when you have makers who are inventing products that solve their own problem in their life. So really cool products. Let me pull up the QR code one more time. And this is a good chance for me to tell you how this works. If you're new to the program, there's a QR code on the right-hand side of the screen. If you take your phone out, open the camera app, and you are going to put it over that QR code. It will allow you to open a link, which is the Grommet page for MediCaptain or any of the products that you check out here today. And then you can go give them an upvote, save 20%. This, if you're not ready to purchase today, it's a great time to save that product and make it an upvote, and it saves it in your vote so you can come back to it later, maybe for a gift for Mother's Day, Father's Day. We got a lot of cool holidays on the horizon. So make sure you check that out and get your 20% discount on this amazing, amazing product. So I know there's some folks in the chat. I think Michelle, I have a question. Just shoot it in the chat. We don't have fancy enough technology to bring you on live yet. But if you have questions, just throw it in the chat and we will get back to you. And the other thing is, if you're watching this, you might only see yourself on Facebook or YouTube, but we're broadcasting in 6-7 different places. The cool thing, Marcy and I get to see all of that. We see the entire chat window. So just know that if you ask a question or put something in the chat, we will check it out. She says, I'm not Michelle, I'm Brock. Well, it's coming up as Michelle's YouTube channel. So sorry about that, Brock. Love it. We are live, right? That's the best part about live doing. It's live demos, live interaction with you guys. It's one of our favorite parts. So Marcy, you're traveling. I have been traveling the last couple weeks as well, about to go back on the road. And I know this is a problem for me. I don't know about for you, but when I'm traveling for work and you have to do nice dinners and normally I'm t-shirt, jeans, I can just throw something in a duffel bag. Love duffel bags, big fan. But then there's sometimes where you need the jacket, right? You need the nice fancy dress shirt. But I don't want to have one of those giant, suit bags and be carrying this around. These guys made one of the coolest travel bags that becomes a duffel, and I have mine packed up. Cool. It's from Modern Gentleman. Here it is. I'm going to go full screen just for a second. That way you guys can see more of this, but it looks just like a duffel bag, right? It literally looks like a duffel bag. But when you unfold this, we have zippers on both sides here. So what I love about this, pockets and zippers everywhere. So you can keep putting more and more things into this. They have really cool locking systems on all of the zippers as well. But when I unzip this guy, and then I'm going to unzip this side as well. Just give me a second. We now start to unfold an entire garment bag from a duffel bag, because now I have a garment bag and it continues to unfold. I've got my, got to get to where this is. There we go. Hang this right up in the closet, and then all of my zippers or my hanging materials in here. You can see I've got all my shirts just hanging up in here, ready to go. I know I'm moving far away from the mic, but I'm trying to show all the different components over here. When you go and travel, you still want to hit the gym, and you get your dirty, stinky shoes, and you don't want to put them next to your suit jacket. So they have a compartment here just for your shoes, right? So your shoes, your wet stuff, maybe you're jumping in the pool, you're coming to Orlando in January and it's nice enough and you want to go for a dip in the pool. And then there are, what I really love about this, and when I was reading about this online, is that there are just pockets and zippers everywhere for everything that you could possibly bring, from chargers and cables to bathroom stuff to just different items. And then this all folds back into a duffel, so I don't have to check my suitcase. Just throw it over my shoulder, put it in the overhead compartment, and I am off and running. This is something, and the price point. So first, quality, really, really high quality. It is very, and all the reviews I've watched from big travelers and travel blogs, they love this. It's one of the highest rated travel duffels on the entire marketplace today. And for sub $100, I've spent hundreds of dollars on duffel bags from J. Crew and different places, and this one beats them all, and in both in terms of quality and functionality. And I really like what these guys are doing, and I love that it is 20% off right now at the Grommet. It is peak conference season, right? There's conferences every day of the week right now. This is something, if you are a guy who travels and you need to have those nice shirts and the jackets, things like that. If you're, the mom of the household and you want to get something nice for your husband for Valentine's Day, maybe coming up in just a little bit, Father's Day, you want to store this for Father's Day. No one will be disappointed if they get this as a gift. And I know, Marcy, you're on the road this week, so I don't know if you've even had a chance to play around with it or see it or anything, but I'm like giddy. Like, I love bags. I'm a bag guy. I have like 20 different backpacks and like this. And I'm always impressed when someone does something a little bit different.
I am giddy too. I'm chomping at the bit. I cannot wait to see this in person because it didn't arrive before I left. So I didn't get to try it, but I've seen it before and I'm kind of obsessed with it. And if you know me, you know I have a travel line. So I am all about organized travel. I'm always trying to think of different ways to just make the travel experience seamless. And it seems like they have done it in spades. I love all the organization built in. I love that it's a 2-in-1, that you can have the hanging and then also stuff it with all kind, whatever you're packing. I love the separate shoe compartment. It's so smart. And Greg, I have to say, I don't think this is just for men. I think this is an amazing bag for women too. I love it. I mean, I can put a dress in there. I can put, I have that same issue with, I don't like bringing a separate garment bag, or if I bring a garment bag, then I'm folding it and putting it inside my other bag. Love how this solves it. And it seems like a great bag for the gym. You just bring your, if you're someone who wears a business suit, bring that in the garment area of it and then fill the inside with everything else. It's just so smart. I also know that it's tech enabled. Have you tried that element yet, Greg?
I did not. I wanted to bring that up. So I'm glad that you did. Is like, you just put your phone up to one of the tags on the outside of the bag and brings up all kinds of great information on how to use the product, to their site for Excel. Like it's really, really cool education. Like, I think, again, very.
I think it unlocks the bag also. I think that's like the key to it, is that there's a security element of it. And then when you put your phone up to it, that unlocks it. And it is TSA approved. It is carry-on approved. So it just seems like the bag that has really thought of everything and just makes traveling so easy. So I cannot wait to try it. I'm super excited about it.
Yeah, I cannot wait for you guys to check this one out. Again, sub $100. Give them an upvote right now. I think they're in second place this week with 228 upvotes in 24 hours. So people are really digging this. They love it. Yeah, the tech-enabled side, make sure you guys dig into that a little bit more. Greg, who I've been working with at the brand, has been really responsive. So if you guys have questions about this, the brand is really on point with answering questions. And so I know, some of you are particular, right, with the way you travel and what you need and all of that. I think that is super important for all of you guys. So very cool product.
I want to mention one thing, just because I do have travel products, so I get asked this a lot about when there is a garment bag. A lot of people want to know how big of a suit or how large it can fit, and I believe this one fits up to a 50 long. So it's really, really roomy. So I think you can fit quite a bit in there. And if you're someone who's really tall, it's a bag for you.
Yep, love it. And obviously TSA approved, all of that good stuff for overhead. So very, very cool. Really, really great product that we have right there. All right, moving right along. This one is really cool. I know there's like a lot of EDC, everyday carry people that are always looking for great new products. And this is one, I think this one launched while I was out at CES, and we didn't get the product shipped to me in Vegas in time. We now have the product. And so we want to show this off today. It's the GPCA United One wallet ID holder. This is really cool. At first I was like, well, I didn't quite get it. And it's because, well, I work from home. I don't go to an office. I don't have a security card or a badge or anything like that. But I was talking with a couple friends who, they have to, I'm here in Orlando at Disney. Everyone at Disney has an ID badge that they have to wear 24/7 on premises when they come into the lot, to when they go into the office area, to when they're walking around the park. And this is such a really cool thing to have your ID just right here out in the front. And then on the back side, you can have more cards, credit card, your traditional ID, driver's license, all of those things. And then it's got a detachable lanyard here. And again, so for those that have to wear IDs all day, maybe you need like a scanner card, like things like that to get into different areas of your office. You have this side, and then this comes off really, really easily. I say that, and then I can't take it off because, you know, I'm challenged when I do live things sometimes. But this comes off, and this becomes something that you could just put, there you go, Marcy's got it. And then you could just slide it right in and use it as a traditional wallet. So that way it's your ID holder and it is your wallet. Very, very cool little product. So yeah, Marcy, what did you think of this one when you saw this one?
I think it's very cool. I have a brother that's really obsessed with these new kind of sort of tech-like wallets. And so he's had the Ridge and he's had several of them. So I've seen a lot of them and I've talked to him about what he loves so much about them. So just that it's so thin and can actually hold so much. This holds up to 9 cards. And then this strap here can also be for cash. So you can put cash under there, but it's nice because the cards slip out so easily when you need them. I think with the money clips, with a traditional wallet, sometimes it's hard to get the cards out. These slide out really nice and easy. And yes, this is for the lanyard, like Greg was saying. But what I like about this also is that this could clip to your belt loop. So it could clip to anything. It could clip to your backpack. It could clip to, you name it, just to keep it securely with you at all times, which is kind of nice. And again, I talk about my son Colin all the time. He's at the age where he needs to get a wallet, but we have hesitated about that because he loses things so much. But if I knew that this was clipped to his backpack, that would make me so happy. Inside, of course, we wouldn't probably want that on the outside. But that feature of that, if you have an ID and you've got to go through security and you can not have to take the card out and just do that, really clever. I also think this would be great just to attach your keys to. So it's kind of this all-in-one, just makes it so easy to keep everything together and secure and easy to find. So very, very nicely done. Really high quality, very sleek and modern. Love it.
Yeah, I think you brought up some really great points. I didn't think about like the backpack, the belt, like again, folks in the EDC world know all about all of those different cool things that we don't, but very, very well made, great product, and someone that did really, really well during their Grommet launch. And again, 20% off for anyone who thinks this might be a good gift for someone. Definitely go and check this one out. And with that, that's going to bring us to our first kind of intermission, our first break, where we are going to do our giveaway. So a couple housekeeping items while Marcy thinks about her favorite item of the day that she is going to give away to one of you lucky folks. One is, Jen, if you could throw that QR code not above my head, but above Marcy's head in the corner, so everyone who's just joining us can join in on the giveaways. And then also, we got a question about like silk material. I just wanted, if you could throw some more context in there. Like, was it a specific product that we talked about today or a specific product in general? The question was just like, does Marcy like silk material? And I'm like, I don't know, probably, but I didn't know if there was
silk pillowcases. Definitely love those.
Yeah,
yes,
I love that.
Who doesn't love silk? Yes.
For real. Yeah. Silk pillowcases all day. Love that. QR code is up to join the giveaways of the day. And I'll turn it over to you, Marcy. Talk about our first product that we are giving away and who.
Okay. Well, I'm looking around. I always get so torn. I think I'm going to decide ahead of time. And then as I start talking about the products, I end up changing my mind about which one I like the best. But so far, I'm going to say, and so for this giveaway, I am going to do the Blendy. I really, really love this. And I can think of, I just like the portability of it. I like how quality this is. I love that the top just becomes a to-go cup. It's great. So I am giving that away. And the winner is Harriet Aubignon. So Harriet, if you are on here, or even if you're not on here, congratulations. And our producer, Jen, will be getting in touch with you. And you are going to go home or get a Blendy home very soon. Congratulations. I love that.
Congratulations. What a cool product. And if you didn't win the Blendy, but you want to check it out, let me throw up that QR code really, really quickly for you guys. Hit this QR code. You'll go right to the Blendies page on Grommet, where you can give it an upvote. You can get your 20% discount and you can go purchase from them directly. And we had a great kind of comment from Jessica a little while ago that I did want to address. And she's like, I love the old Grommet. Well, so do we. And we brought so many makers back from the old Grommet into the new platform, but we are just so excited over the new platform. We are doubling the amount of shoppers that come to the site every single month since we launched 5 months ago. And it is just incredible. There are so many ways to find your next favorite product. Obviously, the best way to find the highest trending products, the most popular products on Grommet is right in the feed, where you have more than 450 items that we've launched since we have gone live. And you can discover them right through the feed. You can break them down into categories. You can see just the new products products, you can also go into these guides. I love guides because, you know, if you're looking for a special gift for someone, something like here, kitchen helpers, like you want something for the kitchen, these are the best kitchen helpers or everyday problem solvers. And so we have created over a dozen ways to find your favorite products on the Grommet. So make sure that you take advantage of that. Check all of that out. And we hope that you fall in love with the new Grommet because we sure did. And hopefully next week, I'm going to be introducing a new feature that we have to make the buying process even easier. We've been working on this for 2 months and it is so exciting. And I think it'll just make everything a lot easier to navigate. So that is the halfway point of this show, but we have plenty more for you guys today. This next one is for all of my adventure sports folks, my hikers. It is for my fishermen. It is for my people who love the outdoors, and it has the best name ever. It's the koala, and who doesn't love a cute little koala? Well, this is a cute phone holder. It's a super grip smartphone harness. So it's not a smartphone case. It's a smartphone harness for those of you who might be in situations where your phone is going to fall out of your pocket and you want to make sure that it stays put. And Marcy, I know that you were talking about this and thinking about this with like, even like people that are going fishing and like that way it doesn't fall over into the boat, like so many cool things. So tell us all about the koala.
Well, and I do a lot of paddleboarding. So I live on Balboa Island and it's just really conducive to paddleboarding. And I love to bring my phone with me, both for music, but also because if I need to take a call or anything like that, I just love having it with me, but I get so nervous about it falling into the water. So I love that this is kind of the solution for that and that I can attach it to anything and know that it is going to stay put. It has the carabiner right there. So that's great. And then it also has the clip right there. So you have the option, and this is like a really super grip clip. So you can tell this was made by adventurers for sure. And my son Colin is a big fisherman. He's at the dock almost every day. And so far we have lost his cell phone to the bay 2 times. And one time it was rescued, and believe it or not, it still worked. That was kind of a miracle. And the other time it was not rescued. So I really appreciated this when I saw it, and it's just such a great solution. So we are using this attached to his fishing chair. So it's always there. I don't have to worry about him having it in his pocket and leaning over and having the phone go into the bay like it has done twice before. So I think it's a really smart design, and it's just so, thin and lightweight. And so it's really, it's so easy to use, and how it just kind of stretches around the corners. So it makes it easy to go on. And it's just kind of foolproof in terms of not ever dropping your phone into the water, which I think if you're in the chat and you have experienced that before, please let us know, because I think that is just kind of a very common thing that happens. It's happened to me on a dock before as well. And that was not rescued. Uh-oh, I think you're muted.
I am muted as usual. So yeah, I mean, pretty common, right? Especially like I'm thinking like even with my kids, when they're going out and doing things, when they're riding their bike, that way when they're riding their bike, just doesn't fall out of their pocket, but it's clipped to their pants or clipped to when I was showing some photos, like I saw like clipped to people's backpacks. How many times you're taking a selfie, like there's so many cool situations that I think this would be great for. If you're going snowboarding, whoa, can you imagine losing a phone on a mountain while snowboarding? Like game over. So many really cool uses for this. If you're planning a snow trip, you're planning a fishing trip, you're going hiking, check out the koala. Really cool discount that you're getting right now on Grommet from $34.50. You guys don't have to pay that, of course. Use that QR code, take out your phone, get your camera app open, and that will get you to the Grommet website. Give them an upvote. $27.60 is what you're going to pay for it here on Grommet. Really cool products. The more and more I dug into it, the more I liked it. So really great job to all the folks at Koala.
And just being here at PGA, I could imagine clipping this onto your golf bag also, or even golf cart or anything. So Love it. Love all these.
Love it. And then a really cool comment here. I love it from these guys. We're going to be talking about them next week with their really cool yoga mat. But says it'll even work at home, so you don't drop or break your phone screen. I mean, that's exactly what it is, right? So great comment there. Love that. Moving right along to.
Did you know that I just have to give a little bit of trivia? The most common place that a phone is dropped into the water is the toilet. I don't know if this will save you there, but I just had to throw that in because.
But you know what I'm going to do is you just created the best segue of the day. So I just changed the order of the products because we have the potty pillow. So if you're
Yes, we
dropping your
do.
phone and you're in the potty, this is really cool. So Marcy and I, we both saw this come in and we were like, what in the world is a potty pillow? And why in the world do we need a potty pillow? Like, is this something, can we show off a potty pillow on a live shopping show that's very family friendly? My HR department.
I don't know if we're going to demo it.
Yeah. So, but the more and more I checked into this, one is, it says a luxury lumbar support toilet pillow. And, everybody claims to be luxury. When I got this, I texted Marcy right away and I'm like, this is actually really cool. Like, it's way better than I thought. Like, again, you have no idea what it's going to be when, something's called the potty pillow. It is really cool. So it obviously can sit on the top of the toilet seat when you're not using it. But what's really cool is, if you have a bad back, if, sitting on the toilet, it causes a little stress on the lower back, this slips into the back of the top of the seat, goes behind you, and now you have some assistance, some really, really nice padding here, and make your back in the right position while you're going potty, right? Thus the potty pillow. So really, really cool. Again, something that I probably never thought I would have ever needed or wanted, but that's the cool part about the Grommet. You discover products that you never knew existed, but now you can't live without. And for some of you, maybe some of your husbands, if you're, watching the show, maybe this is the product that they can't live without. So, Marcy, what do you think of the potty pillow?
I'm worried we'll never get them off the toilet. It's just so comfortable.
It is so comfortable.
It actually really is. And it was fun when we opened it because I had my kids all guess what it was. And they're like, oh, God, what did they guess? I forget, some funny guesses. But I was thinking, when I saw it too, I thought, I don't know what we can do with this for Grommet Live. And I didn't think I would even appreciate, like, I couldn't even imagine potty pillow. But when you so this just slides over the lid, and when you put it on the back, so it, as Greg said, becomes a lumbar support behind you. And I don't know if you can tell by looking at it, but it is so cushy and so comfortable that I could imagine if you have a book in your bathroom or a newspaper or a magazine or whatever, that you could spend a lot of time in there, because it is one of the most comfortable backrests I've ever tried. So her execution, and I believe this is brand new on the market. And so kudos to you, because the execution is really, really nice. It came in a beautiful box, beautiful packaging, even just the stitching on it. I don't know if you can see it there, but it's really, really nicely done. And I did start to think about the elder people, and I asked my mom about it, and she hasn't tried it yet, but she could imagine that would be really helpful for her. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I'm anxious for her to try it, because it does bring such a comfort to the bathroom experience, I have to say. So I can now I know what a potty pillow is. I really do appreciate it. I think it's very, very well done. And it is more comfortable than I would like to admit, because I may get stuck on the toilet.
I can see, there was some really cool stuff here. So I was like looking at this picture and like also, using it as an e-pad, right? If you're doing bath time, things like that. So it's very multi-use, multifunctional, which I think is really cool. I can also see like, obviously like those with back pain, right? That's essentially what it's for lumbar. So you're not slouching forward all the time, but also like maybe for women who are pregnant, right, that are experiencing lower back pain, and just make that a little bit better for that, 2-3 minute experience in your life. And so I think this is really cool. And I wanted to share the maker story, really cool. So Rena Queen invented this. It says that the bathroom was my only place of refuge during the 14-year civil war in my home country of Liberia. Wow. Like, if that's not a headline that is like a gut punch, I don't know what is. And so, she has, she just loves the bathroom and wants to make it the comfort place in the house. It shouldn't be the dirty place that you try to get in and get out of, but like, how can you make it a comfort place? And so she did, like you said, the execution on this, really, really cool product. I'm going to come off of this screen here and put up the QR code, because I definitely want you to, right now, get out your phone, hit that QR code, go give these folks an upvote, right? Support her, what she's doing, because the craftsmanship, the execution on this product is a phenomenal. And I would definitely grab this one. Huge discount too. On these higher price items, right? It's $100 at retail, $99 at retail. You guys get it for $79.20. That's a big discount. And so for her to do that for the Grommet community, I think is really, really cool. This is a maker I definitely want to support. So thanks for the transition, Marcy. This is a really good one.
I didn't plan that, but you would think.
I love it. Well, this next one, I know Marcy loves picking up barbells and doing clean and jerks and snatches and back squats and deadlifts. But if you are a gym head, you have someone in your life who's a gym head, these are really, really cool. And so let me grab them really quick. So I am like a CrossFit guy. I love doing CrossFit. So a lot of barbell movements, things like that. Well, these flex grips are something that you can put onto the barbell. So, you know, if you have the barbell on the ground and you want to use grips to maybe do some rows, do some other exercises with it. I have a pull-up bar outside. And so I clip these onto, you can see they have really cool clips here. So they just clip right in, boom, and clip right in really, really quickly, really easy and effectively. Or they can go on like a pull-up bar to, you know, do different kinds of pull-ups or chin-ups or all different kinds of exercises. If you are someone who is in the gym, going to the gym, you have a home gym, you own a gym, these are really, really cool. I was telling Marcy before we went live, like the quality of these is phenomenal. Like the box weighs like, I don't know, 15 pounds. Like it was just a really cool experience opening it, unboxing it. Immediately I was like, oh wow, like these are really, really nice. I need to go and like outside and do a workout right now and find all these cool ways to use them. On their site, they have all kinds of different exercises you could do. You can see in the picture there, he's got it on the pull-up bar and he's doing pull-ups with a side grip, right? Instead of just doing traditional pull-ups with a straight grip. And so lots of different uses for this. If you give me like 10 seconds, I'm going to pull up their listing on Grommet, just so you can see some more photos, because it's, again, this is a tough one to demo. But it is a really cool product that I want to do justice on. So just give me 2 seconds here and let me pull this up. And you can see here, this video kind of really breaks it down, right? So here you can see it on the barbell and he's doing barbell rows. You can see it there on the barbell. In the middle picture, you can see the pull-ups. You can see how they come like this. It's just a really, really cool product. Really great craftsmanship. You know, look at all of these different exercises that you can do from barbell rows. Like I don't need to explain all of them, but really, really cool. I think that you guys are going to love this. And it's a great team behind it from Greenville, South Carolina. Really, really love what they are doing. So check these guys out if you're into gym stuff. I think this could be a really great Father's Day gift. This could be something you know, that you're getting for them for that. And so maybe saving it to your wish list as we go, I think is really cool. Let me get that QR code back on the screen. And I'll pull Marcy on just to see if she's got anything to add to this one. I know you're an avid bodybuilder, so this is right up your alley.
I'm all about the barbells. But I do have a question about how heavy they are. Is this something that you would travel with or is it too heavy for that?
Yeah, like I think I could, like, using the Modern Gentleman duffel bag that we talked about earlier, you could throw these in there, bring these to like a gym that is at, you know, a hotel, something like that. They're definitely something you could travel with. You know, throwing it into your duffel bag when you're going to like a local gym, if you're going to like an LA Fitness or, you know, something like that, where you just want to enhance the equipment and enhance your workout. Definitely. They are heavy, right? I'm not saying that they're like light, but you know, I was trying to look for that on here to see how much they weigh. But I mean, what? 2-3 pounds each, you know, like, so nothing absurd there. They're made of high strength Q235 steel, which is awesome. I'm trying to see if they have I'm sure if you went to their website, which is cool because Grommet will send you right to their website, you can find all of that out. So great product.
Awesome.
And that brings us to our final piece of the day. We're like record time today, which is awesome. But you know, I don't want Marcy to get stuck in Orlando for the weekend. You know, so let's make sure she hits to her flight. But these guys, this is really cool. I've known about these guys. I want to say that they've done some stuff with Grommet, whether it was Legacy Grommet or they've advertised with us before we launched a new platform, but I've seen them in our ecosystem. Finally got them live on the platform this week. And these are little like wipes. They're like flavor infused cooking wipes. And we're doing lots of demos today. I like the demos that we're doing. This is awesome.
I do too.
So a couple different flavors. I got sent the mesquite and the garlic. I think Marcy, you have the same ones, correct? As far as flavors go.
Mesquite.
As soon as you open it, like the flavor goes in a good way. But so
great way.
What's really cool about this is they're like these little wipes, right? And you can take any surface that you're going to cook on. So this could, think about like if this was on a grill, if this was on an oven sheet, if this is on a pan, if this was on even like a George Foreman grill or something like that. You just take the wipe, wipe it right on, and hopefully you can see, like, you can see how it's, you can see it's getting wet. It's getting all the flavor onto the pan. And this is really, really cool way to cook. Add some extra flavor to what it is that you're cooking. I see myself testing the garlic out this weekend with some chicken, with some steak. I think this is going to be really, really cool. I think this is super clever too, what they've done.
I think it's so smart. And because, so when Greg's wiping it, what you're seeing is, first of all, it's infusing it with that flavor. So in this case, this one is the mesquite. And like I said, it smells insanely good. I have not even opened the garlic yet, but I'm sure that's probably even better. And so when you wipe it, you're infusing it. So you're going to get that much more flavor in whatever it is you're cooking. But at the same time, it's making it that much more non-stick because it's putting a coating on it. So nothing is going to stick to whatever it is that you're putting it on. And many of us have the non-stick pans, but lots of times that stuff starts to come off. We have several pans right now where it's starting to come off, unfortunately. So to be able to use these grill wipes, Grillicious is what they're called, which is, I love that name also. And so you're going to get that non-stick, and they are all natural and non-toxic and let's see, I'm trying to think what else. Yeah. So non-toxic and all natural. They also have other flavors. So we have the mesquite and the garlic, but they have hickory smoke. They have onion. They have rosemary. They have habanero. I can only imagine. I think this is a very clever invention. I could see this taking off in such a big way. So just to be able to, I can imagine putting a steak with this mesquite would be so good.
Oh yeah.
Love the idea of taking these to public spaces too, where you're using grills that are, that other people have used, and being able to put this on and, coat that space and make it a little more sanitary. But then also your food, of course, is going to taste a little bit better, a lot of it better, I think.
Yeah, I love, you guys are seeing on the screen now just a whole lot of images that they have on the Grommet platform where you can see, I want to go back up to like with the grill here with the tongs, like, getting that onto all the different, pieces of the grill, which I think is awesome. Here's the pan, kind of what I just went through with your big green egg. Like, we got so many green big egg lovers out here, I'm sure. Making sure you're using it there. As you're, using like panini presses or George Foreman grills or anything like that. I think George Foreman grills like aren't cool from like 1990, but I'm sure we have different versions of them that are cool. I still love mine.
I do.
But these guys do such a cool job. And as Marcy said, a lot of different flavors. But if you come here to the Grommet, give these guys an upvote. $12, really, really cool. And you're supporting a great maker who just loves this stuff. So really, really cool. Aaron has been really communicative. I'm sure if you guys have questions about the product, he'd be happy to check you out. But just really, really cool. I love this. He added, excuse me, something here at the bottom that I love. His Grillicious favorites: rosemary steaks or bacon, habanero eggs or grilled cheese, mesquite veggies or burgers, hickory smoked chicken skewers. I can't read this anymore because I want to go eat everything. He says garlic everything, and I agree. If you like, garlic solves like world peace. Like if you put garlic on everything, you would solve world peace. So, and thanks to Grill Wipes for being here live and adding some context there with also some of the goodness. Like it's a good product. Like no sodium, no cholesterol, no additives, no preservatives.
Gluten
big
free.
fan. Big fan. So as the weather starts getting warmer, great product.
But for indoor too, we use cast iron all the time. Yeah. I could see this being great on cast iron. So I love this, and I'm so glad you guys are here. So I wanted to clarify. So the $11.99, and that you get one of these packets that has 3 wipes in it. Is that correct, Greg? Do you have that?
I'm pretty sure that is correct. I'm double checking really quickly.
And the wipes are recyclable, which is always a good thing.
Yep. And yeah, that is correct. So that's the 3. It's actually this. It looks like a 6-pack for the $14.99, which you get for $11.99. And I think they just chimed in. Yeah, 6-pack for $11.99. They just chimed into the chat. Amazing. I love that. That's the best part of this. So yeah, you actually get the 6-pack for $11.99 with the Grommet discount. So again, 6 meals right there for it's $2 a meal to try that out for. I think this is a really, really good. He said that we have the 3-pack demos. So, which I'm really excited about because we got multiple flavors. We get to try all kinds of cool stuff. So thank you, Aaron, for sending those. Really, really cool website, really cool business. And especially as it starts to get warmer, at least in Orlando and Marcy, we brought you warm weather this week. It's been freezing for the past 2 weeks. Nice. It's finally back to the 80s. Like it's almost grill season here again. If you're planning a Super Bowl party, King Poppy, grillicious, like, really, really cool. And if you're traveling anywhere, throw on the Modern Gentleman. Like there's so many cool uses for everything that we shared here today. Whatever the reason, whatever the
season. They need to sit on the toilet. You can always have that at your Super Bowl party too.
I love it. I love it. Well, let's wrap up today with our final giveaway. Excuse me, of the day. What should we do?
What are you going to do?
It's so hard because I have 8 choices.
9, don't you? Now. Oh no, because I did one.
Yeah, because you did one. I've got 8 choices here. You know what? I think I am going to do. I'm going to go for it. I'm giving somebody a potty pillow. I am.
Yeah.
Because you know what I want is I want someone to get this and say like, why in the world did Greg send me a potty pillow? And I want them to be like, oh my God, this potty pillow changed. Like this changed my bathroom game. And so I am hooking somebody up with a potty pillow. I think Jen, the producer behind the scenes, and Marcy, I think you guys have the winner. Who's going on with a potty pillow?
I'm looking up there. I have the winner. Hold on. Oh gosh, I'm unprepared. Okay, the potty pillow goes to, why am I not seeing it? Oh my gosh. Hold on. I'm looking at the wrong chain. Okay, the potty pillow goes to Peg O'Rear. I feel that that's very on point that her last name is O'Rear for the potty pillow.
All the bathroom puns today. Peg O'Rear, you are getting a potty pillow. I hope that you absolutely love it. Because I mean, again, the reason I picked it is because I want someone to get it and be like, Greg and Marcy weren't just like selling us a product. It actually is. It's hard, right, to demo a potty pillow in this format. But I really think you guys are going to love this. But I love all the products today. Modern Gentleman.
And so yeah, I hope Peg does put a review in because it really is. I wouldn't have thought, but once you use it, you're gonna want it in your bathroom. I'm just telling you, it's very comfortable.
I love it. Well, guys, share today's episode. If you're watching on Facebook, hit that share button. Get this out to even more folks. We are back next Friday with another set of 7 or 8 amazing products that launched on Grommet. Marcy should be back home, I think. I think I'll be home next week. So it's going to be a really, really fun show. And thank you guys so much for watching, supporting. Marcy's
I want to mention, I have one little mention before we wrap up, and that is, for those of you who don't know, next month is Women Inventors Month. So we are going to be doing some special live women invented shows. So I'm really, really excited about that. I know our producer Jen is reaching out to all the women invented products now. We want to get as many of you guys on as we possibly can. So we are doing 3 women invented shows in February. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's not going to be just the products. It's going to be a little bit more about their inventor story too. So I really look forward to sharing that and kind of peeling back the layers on what it's like to go from an idea in your head to a successful product on the store shelf, or in this case, on Grommet. So I can't wait for that. I'm really excited.
It's going to be so much fun. And yeah, Marcy, thank you so much for spearheading that. We couldn't do this without you. And, it's been amazing. And we have, if you guys aren't checking on Grommet's YouTube channel, we have now 100+ segments like this. So these shows, we chop them up into segments. We've done 100 segments like this. So if, go to the YouTube channel, browse through some amazing products, you'll hear Marcy and I yap about them all. But thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.
Bye, everyone. Have a good